Hello, we're working on subtraction, true or false today. There's a few different versions of this paper. So if yours doesn't look exactly like the one I'm working on, that's okay. The idea of how to do this is the same, but your numbers might look different. Now let's first talk about the words true and false. Do you know what it means when something is true? Yeah, it means that it's right or correct. What about if something's false? It means it's wrong or not true, not right. Okay. So true, yes, it's right. False, it's wrong. Okay, so you're gonna kind of work as a detective today, figuring out what is true and what is false. Detectives do a lot of work where they have to interview people and find out if things are true or false, or when they see things, they have to determine if it's true or false. So you can use, there's a number line on this paper if you want to use that. You can use gems, you can use your fingers, anything you want to use, counting back, whatever you want to do, you can use for this, okay? So any strategy. Now let's look at what's happening here. There's a whole bunch of subtraction equations and they have answers. Now, the interesting thing about this is that these answers may or may not be correct. So these answers might be wrong. They might be true. They might be false. Yes, this is the word true. See, it starts with a T, true, and false. Starts with an F, false. So here's what you need to do. We need to solve them, figure out what the answer is. Don't let this bother you. Just kind of like pretend that's not even there to start out with. And then we'll talk about that in a second. So let's just first solve it. Ignore that number because it could be right and it could be wrong. They might be trying to trick you. So let's do 10, take away 8. So here's a number line here. So we can just do some hops right here. 10 and take away 8. Oh my gosh, we have to take 8 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What number did I land on? 2. I'm going to write that here. Okay, 8 minus 3 equals, 10 minus 8 equals 2. Is that the number that they wrote? No, it's different. So is their equation true? Is it right, or is their equation false? Is it wrong, what they wrote? Is 10 minus 8 really 3? No, we just solved it. We know it's 2. So if it's wrong, this is wrong. Do I circle true or do I circle false? Circle false because it's wrong. Okay, let's do another one together. And let's see. 5 minus 4 equals 1. Okay, we need to solve 5 minus 4, okay? So let's see. Let's use our fingers. 5 is easy to put up, right? 5, take away 4. So take away 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are left? 1. So I'm going to write my answer here. Now, is their sentence true? Is it correct, or is their sentence wrong? Is it false? We got the same answer, didn't we? 5 minus 4 equals 1. Is that correct? Yeah, so then let's circle true. Okay, so use counters, use your fingers, count back in your head, use your number line, whatever you'd like to use, go ahead and use that to solve these and decide, is what they wrote here true? Is it right? Or is it wrong? Is it false? If you get a different answer than what they had, that means this is not right. That means it's false. If you get the same answer as what they had, that means what they wrote was true. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay, this is kind of a tricky idea, true and false, because they wrote some equations here. Some of them are, that's totally what the equation should look like, and some of them are not true, they're wrong. Okay, it's tricky. Be patient with yourself. Take your time. Be persistent. Just be careful and really think about it. Really be thoughtful. I know you can do it. You just have to Really be focused and concentrate today. Okay, go ahead and work on that.